Giant print farms like ours have enabled all kinds of new products to be created that could never exist before. Products that are materialized when somebody actually orders them through using tools like either our Etsy integration or our API. But if you're not familiar with 3D printing, you might not know how to design some of those products. So in this video, we're going to talk about several of the tools that are out there that allow you to create an almost fully formed product with no CAD experience or 3D modeling experience. The first ones we're going to talk about are Lithophane Makers. And Lithophane Makers are basically a lamp or a night light. They're a sheet of plastic that has a pattern embedded on it so that when light is turned on, you can see the pattern out of it. Lithophane Maker and its Litho are two of the most popular ones, which allow people to upload a photo and then that photo is embedded onto the geometry of a nightlight. This way you have a nightlight plug that can be plugged into there. If you're running something like an Etsy store, what you can do is you can have the nightlight listed as a single item and then the actual lithophane that you made that could be plugged into our print farm listed in another listing, and then they can buy the two together. Or they can change out covers over time so that as a kid gets scared of the monsters with the current nightlight, they can get a fresh one to refresh the whole situation. These are great for decorative type of items for bathrooms and homes, as well as for kids' nightlights and entertainment. If you also have the licensing, you can do local sports teams kind of stuff and logos to create corporate merch and all types of other items that can go into gift baskets, anything else along those lines. So this is a very simple way to take traditional kind of print on demand assets like logos and images and put them into an entirely new product that can be printed and shipped directly to customers. The next type of product that can be made basically from a 2D image is cookie cutters. Now cookie cutters, you would want to use the software CAD, and CAD allows you to upload an image, generally an outline, in order to create a cookie cutter that is reasonable. Now with this, you do want to tune it a little bit. You do ideally want the outer line to be about 1 millimeter thick and then tapering to a point, and you want to make sure that there are some struts along the back. And the way you can verify this is just upload the models through the app or the POD on our site, and you can get samples to verify that the settings that you're using are creating a good quality product. We produce a lot of cookie cutters, so they come out pretty darn reliably. But these allow you to do things like state outlines and again, potentially logos and that kind of stuff if you have the licensing. So you are able to create a ton of different variations, and cookie cutters, since historically they've always been made with stamped metal, having fully custom cookie cutters is now feasible. A client can send you their image and then you can upload it and have it printed and shipped directly to them. This has never really been possible before, but this is a fantastic product because there's a huge number of people who are engaged with cookies, and it's a fantastic seasonal item to where you can create just hundreds of variations so that you can optimize towards search terms and sell way more than you normally would. And again, throughout all of this, all you have to do is upload an image and tweak some of the finer points of the thing. Now, moving up one more layer to where it's starting to get a little bit more complicated. You don't have to know anything about CAD, but you do have to know a little bit about file manipulation. Topo to STL is a software that takes Google Maps data and allows you to crop out a topographical map of an area. With this map, you can then reshape it and frame it so that a person can buy a map of a particular location that they might have an attachment to or otherwise and get detailed info about it. These types of maps used to cost hundreds of dollars years ago, but now you can get them made for a couple dozen or so, and again, printed and shipped to the client. If you're using our Etsy integration, again, have the frame over in one listing and the actual map in a separate listing so that the frame can be shipped to them and then the map can be printed and shipped to them. The best solutions we've seen people doing this for are obviously doing the big locations like national parks, but what you can actually do with this is create localized maps so that like hikers have a map of where they want to go up, and it's way more communicable to people. There's also real estate agencies and developers who like to have maps because it's great for presentation and planning out of projects. So you can create a whole different set of businesses by just pulling down this topographical data, prepping the map to make sure it's the correct size and fits inside a reasonable box and that kind of thing. But it's a very low effort way of creating really tremendous value that's never been possible before. Now, if you want to get into more complex types of items around characters and that kind of thing, there's a software called Hero Forge, which is mainly for making D&D miniatures. But if you adjust it, you can turn it into controller stands. This is a muscular body that we created, basically a beach body. And then what we did was we swapped it out with heads of a celebrity. This is how you can create very custom branded sort of items. And with this, again, you work in Hero Forge to just manipulate the body and place the arms where you want them, which is just sliders and dials. It's very simple to learn. And then if you can find models of characters or other sorts of branded items, you could turn it into a football player or anything along those lines. Then you can create a nifty piece of merch. You can also use the body and place it in different positions if you're just really going for the artistic side of it. And then you're able to purchase the STLs from Hero Forge so that you can have them printed and shipped to customers. But again, even though this looks really complex, it's very simple to create and doesn't really require any historical CAD skill. Last but not least, Thingiverse. If you were inside the 3D printing community, you wouldn't think that Thingiverse is a very good option for no CAD solutions because it's a site that has been languishing in the last few years. But inside of Thingiverse is an Easter egg. There are product configurators where you basically just change the dimensions of it to create all sorts of different variations of a knob or a bracket. These are great for creating spare parts websites and selections and catalogs because you can go out and measure the application that needs it and then create the spare part inside of the configurator. You don't have to know anything about the CAD itself. But the trick with these is mainly to do things like batches. Create a series of knobs or knobs for a particular set, or like here's a set of 10 for a cabinet. Compile those into a single file where you have 10 knobs on a build plate, and that way you can produce and ship sets really easily through our various services. Now, the last option that's out there are AI-generated tools where you upload a couple of images and then it creates an AI-generated 3D model. We're going to talk about that in a separate video because there's a few provisos on this, but they're coming down and they might just make CAD completely obsolete. So like and subscribe to see that video here in the future, and comment down below other sorts of softwares that you've seen that don't really require any sort of CAD experience to create finalized products that can be printed on demand. And of course, if you're looking to set up an Etsy shop and you don't want to build a print farm or looking to scale up 3D print on demand, reach out to us and probably one of our services will be able to plug into whatever it is you're doing. Have a great day, everybody.